Welcome to Money Saving Mama. And I am here today with another food bank haul. And this one is small, or smaller, I should say, but the items are extremely high quality, nutritious items that we will definitely use this week as part of our meals. So let me go ahead and jump into the haul, starting with some chicken leg quarters by Publix. And this is, get ready for this, a 10-pound bag. This is, let's see, it just stretches and stretches and stretches and stretches. This is a lot of chicken. And generally I would put it in the oven, but I would like in the comment section if anyone can possibly give me some really good recipe ideas for chicken leg quarters, I would greatly appreciate it. Maybe some special seasoning that I could buy or something I could make at home, something I could marinate this in before putting it in the oven. I generally like to cook it in the oven just because I feel like it becomes more tender and soft and succulent in the oven rather than putting it on the grill. And I'm not saying grilling chicken is bad, but I just think with the skin on like this, these chicken leg quarters, they would be really, really good in the oven. So in the oven, recipes in the comments, please. And I would greatly appreciate it. And I definitely will go through before I go ahead and cook these up. Then we got some chicken drumsticks. Yeah, that's about, let's see, I'm trying to see how many pounds. I would say at least, a pound 0.74. So almost 2 pounds of the drumsticks. And then again, they like these drumsticks in the oven. We've never done drumsticks on the grill, but that's something to think about. Maybe marinating them first and then grilling the chicken drumsticks along with, once my husband starts that grill, we just keep going. This is what we do. We generally will, like on a Sunday, start the grill, maybe start with some hot dogs, whatever we have meat wise, and make at least 1 or 2 meats while he has that charcoal hot. And, that way we have our meats for Monday, Tuesday, almost into Wednesday, we generally have meats for. So let's go on. We have some stew meat, and this is another big package. Goodness, a big price on that package too, $10.26. But that stew meat, that just sounds good too in the summertime. I will throw this in the crock pot, throw some beef stock in there, let it simmer. Then I cut up my potatoes, my baby carrots, my celery, my onion. We'll make a nice beef stew with that. So then this is some nice steak sirloin, and that's again donated by Food Lion. And let's see, another high price, almost $10 on that. And some milk. We've been getting on a ton of milk, which I am so grateful for because this is a milk household. For a while, my daughter was drinking a lot of milk when she was little. And, now it's my son's drinking more milk. As children grow, they need milk. And that is just a staple. And so I am so, so grateful to get that. And again, we got some nice pork chops, 2 packages. And, as soon as I showed my dad the pork chops, he said right away, I got room in the freezer. Don't worry. Those pork chops are really good because he saw the packaging. He knew we had these pork chops before. And all of a sudden they cycle through. All of a sudden, it won't be pork chop season anymore. All of a sudden, 6 months from now, we'll be getting a few pork chops. But we are grateful when we get them and we store them in the freezer. And we have gone through all that we had from before. So then again, Food Lion. This looks like from the ready-made area, and about 4 pork chops. Chicken wings. Sorry guys, I'm on the pork chops still. Chicken wings. We love chicken wings in this household. Good chicken wings and good pizza. Oh my goodness. And a household that you take the pizza and you fold it over because it has so much grease that it could possibly drain down. And the more grease, the better the pizza. Moving on, we got some shredded rotisserie chicken. And I'm not really sure if this has mayonnaise. I don't think so. This just looks like the chicken. So that is excellent because I'd like to use my dairy-free mayonnaise on whatever I can. Just a little bit less dairy. So I'll go ahead and, divide this up, and I will use my dairy-free on my portion, and then everyone else can use regular mayonnaise or mayo. Miracle Whip is what they generally prefer, but we eat whatever we have. And seafood salad. That just sounds really tasty. And this is something I never buy because I see the prices of seafood salad. Seafood in general is soaring. I mean, higher and higher and higher at the stores. So we are grateful. We will enjoy that seafood salad, probably on some of the Ritz crackers that you'll see coming up because we love our round Ritz crackers. Then moving on, we got some Black Forest ham. And this, I will flip it over. It just looks perfect. And it's just, I think, a few days expired. I want to say I saw maybe, the 14th. So like a day and a half maybe today. So we will, I know they will gobble this up because lunch meat, deli meat in our household flies out the door. Then we got these really nice grapes. Now this one I will check on, but most of them were nice and they were just falling off. So I've already washed them up. These will be something we will have to eat very soon. Mango. My daughter and mango love each other. And I'm generally always the one that has to cut them up. And you know what? After you cut a mango, there's really not much mango. But she loves them. They're one fruit she does eat, so I appreciate it. An orange, one single orange. But you know what? We're grateful for it. And this is the food bank that it's church run. The volunteers put together an assortment of just, a variety, a small amount of everything. So you have an onion, a yellow onion, a red onion, 2 stalks of celery. So if you had a can of tuna, you could use the celery with that. I mean, they really think ahead. And today they were really short volunteers. I was in the line for 2.5 hours, and it was hot because it's getting hotter and hotter in the summertime. So what we did was we rolled down the windows. We got extremely, extremely hot, and then we turned the air on for a little bit. But next time I will go early, like maybe an hour before they're even going to open. And that way it'll be earlier in the morning, so it won't be as hot, and maybe we won't have such a long time to wait. But I am grateful for all the volunteers that do work at these food pantries. And, I just feel like once the kids go back to school again, I will, try to find a food pantry that I can give at least a couple of hours to, just to give back, because I would just really enjoy helping other people like they've helped us. So moving on, we got some vegetable melody back there, and that's going to be nice, just to put an easy microwave item. My kids like cheese on it, some butter, some salt, iceberg lettuce. It is salad season. We did not have any lettuce in the house, and I'm just craving a salad tonight. So we will have, and this is a perfect bag. I mean, absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's dated the 15th, no, the 16th, which is today. So it doesn't expire till today. So like I said, it's perfect. But once we open it, I just found that the whole bag goes bad. So I will eat it tonight, and I will make my husband a big bowl, try to get my daughter to eat a salad, and hopefully, we'll go through it. Now, this crunchy, sunny, crunchy, it looks like some sort of spring mix salad. Let's see if I can see. Light and crispy green lettuce. So, this is something my husband, it does look a little bit bad on the back, but hopefully we can pick through it. And you know what? I'm going to drop that off at my mom's house because she loves that kind of lettuce. that kind of spring leaf, or she loves spinach, those kind of lettuce. And we're more of an iceberg family. I know iceberg's not too good for you, but it's easier, a little bit easier to chew once you saturate it in some blue cheese or ranch dressing or French. Oh, I just crave some French dressing in the summertime. That sounds really good. And some broccoli slaw salad. Now, I do have coleslaw dressing in the fridge that we got at a food pantry a couple months ago. So I think I'm going to try to put the coleslaw dressing on this broccoli slaw and let it just marinate and maybe see how it does. See if I can add some raisins to it or some cranberries, something like that. I mean, dried cranberries, not whole cranberries. And then see how it does and see if it needs some sugar or something. If you have any ideas, please leave it in the comment section for some broccoli slaw salad. I would greatly appreciate it. This is something I don't typically buy, but I'm very interested in trying. That's one nice thing that, sometimes we get a variety of items that I might not try, and then we find we really like it. So then on, we got this huge bowl of strawberries and blueberries, and it was $17.11. That is just outrageous, but it's strawberry season. We love our strawberries. We will just gobble this up. They look really good. I know the last strawberries we had last week, oh goodness, they seemed like they were just picked, and they just had the stems on them. That's how fresh they were. Some bananas, and we don't have any bananas in the house, so these do sound good. And then on, we got a veggie tray. And I do see a little bit of brown, but the carrots look good. The ranch looks good. The sugar snap peas. We got some tomatoes, some more of that celery. And my daughter's been craving some tuna fish. So this celery would be great in some tuna fish. One nice green apple, one lemon for the water, one little cutie or tangerine or clementine, one cucumber, and this looks like something fresh from a garden. It doesn't look like your typical store cucumber. So it looks like something my brother does some gardening, and once in a while he will have some nice cucumbers, and it kind of looks similar to the ones he grows in his garden. And then we got some snap peas, and these will be gone because my daughter, my husband, they just love little snap peas. And then we got 2 little tomatoes. I'm not sure about this one here, but we'll check. That one looks really good. And again, that red onion. And moving on, we got, let's see, this looks like rosemary, but nope, it's sourdough bread from Food Lion. And then, like I said, this local church gets a bunch of bagels, and they just divvy them out so that everyone gets a variety of bagels. And this looks like raisin, and maybe that definitely looks like sesame seed. I'm not sure about these other ones. Maybe something with a cheese on it, and this one looks like maybe a sesame seed too, but it kind of looks like it has everything on it a little bit, but not in everything bagel. Then on, we got a King Hawaiian roll, and this is just a huge one. This is one that sometimes we'll just cut these up and just slice it up like bread. And it says on here, look, it says you could actually make French toast with it, which I never thought of. But that sounds good. Oh, a dip bowl. It says make it with a dip bowl. Oh, that sounds really good. I wonder what dip you would put in Hawaiian bread. It's sweet, so I don't know. Generally, we always had like rye bread with like dill or spinach in the middle of it when we made a bread bowl, but I'm not really sure about Hawaiian roll. What would we think about in the comment section? What kind of dip would you put in a Hawaiian roll if you made it, bread with dip? So let me know. That would be interesting. And then we love our burritos. So we make these into, burrito wraps. We take this, and my daughter just puts some peanut butter and jelly and rolls it up on there. But those will definitely come in handy. Then on, yes, we got a cake. And it's just like, let's see. It's about, it's not a half, so it's a quarter sheet cake, and it's marble, and it looks like It got a little hot over there, but yes, we did get a little cake, and that's like perfect size because my birthday is coming up, and I'm going to go ahead and put this right in the freezer so we don't have to buy a cake. And that's kind of what I've been doing is if we get a little cake and I know one of the kids' birthdays is coming up, I'll just stick it in the freezer so that we have it ready to go. Then on underneath the cake, which kind of got dumped. Yeah, we got some little frosted cookies, which these are my son's favorite. So even though they got dumped, he will eat those and he'll gobble them up. I bet you he'll eat 2 at a time at least now. Let me set that so we don't dump the cake anymore because that looks really good. And Food Lion's baked goods are awesome. So that marble cake, I'm sure that's going to be really, really good. Back onto the Ritz crackers. And this is just something we always eat. It's just, we always try to keep some sort of cracker. We prefer Ritz crackers. So that's a nice addition to our pantry. And then back there, we got some chili and beans, again, for the cold season, just to put in the pantry. Macaroni and cheese, which we've been going through a lot with the kids out of school. Raisins and tomato soup, corn, and pears. And the pears, I've been just opening those in the morning time. Those are a nice, quick fruit that my daughter can have, really soft, nice on her braces. And generally, she can't eat the whole can, so I might have a little bit of it with her. An angel food cake. And we haven't got these in like forever. And my mom used to always make angel food cake for my birthday. I don't really like angel food cake, so I don't know where she got that I did like angel food cake, but she seems to always want to make me an angel food cake for my birthday and then put fresh strawberries and blueberries and Cool Whip on the top of it. But maybe, now that I think about it, maybe she's the one that likes angel food cake. So I'll have to see if she wants this cake. But this coffee cake down here, this Danish with raspberry and cream cheese, this will be for my dad. My dad or my daughter might actually fight over this. Yeah, we might have to split it in half because they both like Danish or coffee cake. It could be just cheese or it could have the raspberry or strawberry filling, but yeah, they love their Danish. So just let me go ahead and pan through everything we got. And I want to just say, if you need food, if you lost your job, if a spouse lost their job, if someone in your family got sick and they can't work all the shifts that they normally work, then go to a food pantry. Don't suffer. If you can't make ends meet after you both got paid and you have paid, everything you can pay, but you have car insurance that you're thinking about putting on credit cards because you have to purchase food, go to a food pantry. Look for your local food pantries. And one place that you can contact is the Department of Social Services in your area. They will generally have a list of community resources, such as food banks, clothing closets, pop-up mobile distribution sites in your area. And then you can use that to find the resources that you need so that you can get by. And think about this. Most of this stuff was just going to end up in a dumpster because there was only 5 cars behind me when we waited all that time in the line today. So if we didn't show up today, probably a lot of this would have ended up in a dumpster. Another resource that you can ask your social services about is they generally have some organizations and churches that help with water, gas, and electric bills. Okay, and I'm not talking that you qualify. What if you make too much to qualify for WIC or you make too much to qualify for food stamps? It doesn't matter with these organizations, okay? They might be churches or different organizations that pull together money that they've gotten for donations, and then they help people. It could be a one-time thing. It could be twice a year. It could be 3 times a year. They'll help you with your electric bill, your gas bill, or your water bill. So please check that out. That's just another way to help you get by in these tough times. Everyone's struggling, and I'm here for anyone that needs help at all in the comment section. If you need me to try to find a resource for you, I definitely will. In my description below, you will find an area that will allow you to click on it to buy me a coffee. If you want to buy me a coffee, go ahead and do so. I would greatly appreciate it. I would greatly appreciate if you smash that like button, if you subscribe to my channel, if you share it with your social media friends, and I'll see you in the next Money Saving Mama video.